I have an article here from BoundedToComics.com. The Emmys viewership hits new all-time low as Hollywood awards show pulls in just 4 million total viewers. That is absolutely absurd and ridiculous. Anyway, as audiences continue to turn their backs on woke Hollywood, the Emmys continue the tradition of hitting new lows, with the latest awards ceremony not even managing to draw a mere 5 million viewers, an embarrassing new record the celebrity-ridden event annually breaks. 75th annual Emmy Awards ceremony only managed to deliver an audience of 4.3 million viewers, a 25% viewership drop from last year. Now, I will say that there is one major reason, and it's 100% the reason is they went up against an NFL playoff game, which was unbelievably stupid. They could have had it any other night. Any other night. Don't have it go up against a playoff game. Are you that stupid? That's unbelievable. Anyway, Variety also reports that in spite of the disappointingly low ratings, the Emmys were Fox's most watched Monday unscripted telecast in over 8.5 years. What? Oh, I mean, that we're really getting granular there. Most watched Monday unscripted telecast. Like, what the hell are we talking about? But anyway, as is tradition, the Emmys usually air on September, but the SAG-AFTRA and WGA strikes force organizers push the date back to January. Because of this, the outlet suggests the ceremony awards low viewership numbers could be attributed to the Emmys airing against the NFL playoffs. That's absolutely the case, 100%. That's not to say that the ratings would have been sky high. They would have been better, than they were, because it's like, that's terrible. Would they have been what it was the previous year, which, as it mentions here, did 5.9 million? Yeah, maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. It probably would have been around there, I would guess. But that was the lowest ratings in history, dethroning the 2020's Academy Awards, which previously held a disappointing record. Now, I will say that the previous weekend, the Golden Globes, I think they did 9.5 million viewers and stuff, which also went up against an NFL playoff game. Now, is there a reason that the Golden Globes would have done more compared to the Emmys? I don't know. It's hard to say. Like me personally, I didn't watch either show because I don't give a shit, to be quite honest. Plus, also I was busy watching the NFL playoff game. That's what I care about. I don't know about anybody else, but anyway. Interestingly, comedian Anthony Anderson, host of this year's Emmys, had harshly criticized the event during an appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live in 2022, accusing the awards show of racism for snubbing both himself and his comedy series, Blackish. I don't want to bring the mood down, but I do have a bone to pick with the Academy. You know who did not get nominated for a Primetime Emmy this morning? America's Sweetheart. Me. That's right, me, Anthony Anderson. Neither was my show Blackish or my co-star Tracy Ellis Ross. As Kimmel's audience booed in agreement with the comedian's declaration. Can you believe that shit, mama? He asked, addressing, I'm supposed to say his mother in the audience. Now, I'm not saying the voters were stupid for not nominating me or Blackish or Tracy. I'm just saying they're racist. They're throwing some jabs at the competition. You know what did get nominated for Best Comedy? Barry, a show about a murderer. And What We Do in the Shadows, a show about vampires who murder people. And Only Murders in the Building, a show about a podcast, about a murder. So Blackish wasn't nominated, but we even named the lead suspect in all of those white people murder shows. Whether the comedian was joking or not is hard to tell. I think that's a little disingenuous to say, quite honestly. He was obviously joking. Because the nature of comedy is to take reality, or what you consider to be reality, out to a disproportionately ridiculous end. Like he could legitimately believe that it was racism that prevented him and Blackish and stuff from being nominated. But it clearly becomes a joke when he's sitting there talking about the Barry show about a murderer, Only Murders in the Building. We've been named the lead suspect in all those white people murder shows. Look, that's clearly a joke. But anyway, is it funny? No, hell no. This is like 30, 40-year-old material at best. Anyway, in 2020, Anderson made the stage of the 72nd Emmy Awards his platform to push his political propaganda as he showed support for the morally questionable Black Lives Matter movement. Not morally questionable, morally bankrupt in my eyes. But anyway, this is when he go on about the whole blackest Emmys ever. And again, it's supposed to be a joke, supposed to be funny. It would have been like hot sauce in your purse, black. It would have been Howard University homecoming, black. It would have been you fit the description, black. Blah blah blah. talking about speeches quoting our great poets like Maya Angelou, Langston Hughes, Cardi B, which is, again, it's like, he's, joking and shit and stuff, waiting for the laughs of the audience that did not attend the event due to the draconian measures imposed during the COVID pandemic. But not tonight. No, not tonight. He talks about, I'm still rooting for everybody black. He awkwardly encouraged Kimmel, who's hosting the ceremony that year, to chant Black Lives Matter. I'm not sure if you remember that shit. He said, no wonder the ratings keep plummeting. That's the end of the article. I will link that in the description box if you want to read it for yourself. I pretty much covered everything, though, but I just think it's not surprising to see the ratings continue to drop. Number one, like I said, they went up against the NFL playoff game. They were going to take a major hit. Because, like I said, even the Golden Globes, they actually had done better ratings, I believe, this year or last weekend or whatever, compared to what they had done previously. Although they did move to CBS and so on and so forth. I don't know if that mattered. But like all these award shows and stuff have been dropping in ratings a lot because people are so sick and tired of these Hollywood celebrities. Even if you are the type to be kind of woke yourself, you're still getting sick of these people because it's like you like the celebrities act as if their shit don't stink or this or that or whatever, however you want to phrase it. But they basically act like they are above everybody, and it's freaking ridiculous. And people are just sick and tired of it. They're sick and tired of being force fed the same bullshit over and over again. Everyone's got to come out and say their little political, speech agenda bullshit and stuff. Like when Ricky Gervais was doing the Golden Globes and he ripped them apart, the celebrities to their face. That was one of the greatest things I've seen in terms of like an award show where anything's remotely resembling television or whatever. That was incredible. That was awesome. It's like hell, you should go and watch that. Like I would find more enjoyment in watching that again, is to see the looks on those idiots' faces as he's, basically tearing them down to their face. Anyway, I want to go ahead and wrap this up here. I'm starting to ramble a little bit, but not surprising at all. See the numbers continue to go down. I will say 4.3 million people. Yeesh. I mean, that's not, it's not ideal. Not ideal, we'll say that. I don't know what you guys do, but you have to try to earn back the trust of all these people, all the fans, the audiences and stuff who have just been shit on. That's also because people don't want to be lectured by Hollywood because Hollywood is full of a bunch of pedophiles and racists or rapists and actually racist fits there as well, sexual assaulters and so on and so forth. Like don't dare lecture us about things when your own house is in such disrepair. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up here. Thank you very much for watching.